Hello, and thank you for joining me for these Tai Chi Treasures. Earlier today, I was talking with someone that had an experience with restaurant and food. And as we were talking about the quality of food and the energy that she felt in the restaurant and within the staff of the restaurant, the conversation veered towards Tai Chi, and I thought this is a perfect topic to bring in, because oftentimes I don't think we're thinking about where, I should say, what quality of energy is going into the preparation of our food, the food that we're eating, our fuel, the building blocks to create everything that we are, right? So my husband Ray and I, we have this thing: if we walk into a restaurant and we hear fighting in the kitchen, or we feel like a tension with the wait staff, we'll just simply stand up and walk out. Not because of anything other than honoring ourselves, honoring the energy that we hold in our body, and making sure that we're aware of what energy we're bringing in, right? So I wanted to bring to you an awareness to think about your attitude, think about your thoughts, think about the energy in the kitchen, how the cleanliness lends itself to a quality of energy in the food, how taking enough time is so valuable, and also what's on your mind while you're cooking. I often like to think of my cooking as a time of meditation where I put on music. Sometimes I'll even light a candle and treat it really as a sacred space, and give really about the shift in mindset of like, this is something that I have the opportunity to really enjoy, slow down and enjoy. Now, what happens if, like my dear friend, what happens if you eat some food because you're traveling and you're hungry, or you have the children with you and you're just like, okay, this is what we're doing. But you eat the food, the family eats the food, and then everyone either feels physically sick, right? Or you might just notice that you're feeling a little bit more frustrated or agitated or angry, or you notice it in your family members. What can you do? Any way of moving the body is going to help the lymphatic system move out any toxins, any heavy energy, any in the body. So of course, if you can go for a nice brisk walk, get out in nature, go for a swim. And if you love Tai Chi like I do, here's a beautiful sequence that really helps open the rivers within, allows the body to really pump and accelerate the processing of that energy so you can get it out of your body and return to your natural state of being, which is more peaceful, right? So what you'll do is you'll start with your feet past your shoulders in this really soft modified horse stance. Feet are parallel to one another. You're going to go ahead and take hold of your chi ball. So one hand's hovering over the other. The elbow on top wants to relax. Oftentimes I see elbows really high up. Let that soften. Notice the difference. I want to allow the energy to flow nice and easy. So that top elbow is pointing in the direction I want to go. I'm going to bring the chi ball all the way to the side and then to the other side. So we start with wave hands like clouds. Like, just take a moment to feel the energy between your hands, the massage in the bottom of your feet, the sway in your hips, and that gentle twist massaging the spinal column, and that cross-sectional movement where we start to weave and reweave the right and left sides of self. Okay, now take the ball over to your left side and pause. Notice how I brought my foot along. And then I'm going to take that foot, I'm going to point the toes out and split the ball. From here, I'm just going to let my hands swish back. This top hand is going to go ahead and press the front wrist. And then I'm going to let my hands roll back. And as I shift, I'll press. I'm going to try that on the second side. So I'll come here, hold the ball, toes to the side, shift. Notice the front knee is bent, back leg is straight. I'm going to swish back, hand towards the wrist, turn the whole waist, roll back, and press. I'm going to try that again. So coming to the first side, ward off, roll back. Here we go. Press, roll back, and push. Second side. Split your ball. Let your arms swish back, hand to your wrist, This is like a big wave and push. And then just let yourself become relaxed as you start to get comfortable with the sequence of grasping the peacock's tail. Taking it slow, breaking down the movements first so you know where you're going, and then allowing for a continuous flow of movement with breath. Feet come together, hold your chi ball, condense the chi. Take a deep breath, inhale. Wash the hands up the front of the body. As you exhale, wash over and down. Let your hands return to your side as you find your way back to the origin, returning the entire body to harmonize with the frequency of the universe. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this special practice to help you release stagnation from your body if you've eaten food that just didn't agree with you. I'll see you next time for Tai Chi Treasures.